University Challenge. Asking the questions, and more granted.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge, where another two teams of students are getting ready to begin what they hope will be a long journey through this year's competition. In this opening round, all teams that win automatically go into the draw for round two. But losing teams can only progress if, once every heat has been played, they have one of the four highest losing scores. University College, sometimes known as UNIV, is the oldest of Oxford's colleges. And some colleges would say this is a big if. Its date of foundation is taken as the date of the bequest from William of Durham that led to its establishment, that being 1249. Clement Attlee studied there, as did the writers V.S. Naipaul and R.F. Kwang, and it's home to a rare surviving statue of King James II and VII. In the 1970s, University College won this competition twice, but it hasn't gone beyond round two since 2001. Let's meet the team representing UNIV tonight.
Hi, I'm Adam Sakabani. I'm from Purley in South London and I'm reading physics.
Hi, I'm Deepa Chowdhury. I'm from Tunbridge in Kent and I'm studying for a PhD in statistics and machine learning.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Delia Kvopper. I'm from Loughborough and I'm studying for a PhD in theoretical physics.
Hi, I'm Sean Bhattacharya. I'm originally from New Hampshire but now live in Cambridge and I'm reading philosophy, politics and economics.
St John's is one of two Cambridge colleges that can credit their establishment to Lady Margaret Beaufort, mother of Henry VII, the other being Christ's. The college's first premises were the dilapidated buildings of a medieval hospital. Today, its main site comprises 17 acres of courts and gardens on both sides of the River Cam, joined by a bridge of sighs. William Wilberforce, Roger Penrose and Jennifer Egan are all St John's alumni, and the college has won this competition once in 2018. Let's meet the team playing on its behalf tonight.
Hello, I'm Callum Thomas. I'm originally from Queensland in Australia and I'm studying a PhD in zoology.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Watts. I'm from London and I'm studying for a PhD in maths.
And their captain?
Hi, I'm Liam Plimmer. I'm from Dorset and I'm studying for a PhD in English.
Hi, I'm Aurelia Walker. I'm from London and I study maths.
Well, it's very nice to see you and to see two of the biggest mascots in the history of this competition. They look ready, even if you don't. Shall we get going? Fingers on buzzers. Here is your first starter for 10. Good luck. What three letters appear at the end of the names of all of the following? The longest river of Guyana, a city and municipality...
University Chowdhury.
IBO.
Well done. It is indeed. Three questions for you, Univ, on words for lookalikes in different languages. Meaning likeness or imitation in Latin, what word is often used for an inferior copy or facsimile of an object? Alongside simulation, it appears in the plural form in the title of a 1981 philosophical treatise by Jean Baudrillard.
Simulacra and simulation, so...
Just the singular term.
So...
Simulacrum.
Yes, well done. In several Romance languages, the word for lookalike is derived from the name of Sosia, a character from the play Amphitryon by which Roman author? Other examples of doubles used in this author's plays include the Menechmi, which served as the basis for Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors.
Is this Plautus? Yeah, Plautus, I think. Is it different?
Plautus?
Yes, well done. Also found in English as a loan word, what German term derives from legends of ghostly or paranormal lookalikes that haunt their subjects, often as harbingers of bad luck?
Doppelganger.
It is indeed, yes. Let's start the question. The mathematician Albert Tucker is often credited with coining what two-word term for a thought experiment sometimes described as an illustration of the paradox of rationality? This non-zero-sum game has two players choosing, in isolation, between cooperating and...
University Cropper.
Prisoner's dilemma.
It is indeed, yes, well done. Your bonuses, Univ, are on hyperboloid structures in architecture. What country is home to the world's earliest hyperboloid towers? An example is the 160-metre-high Shukov Tower, a radio mast completed in 1922 and named after its pioneering architect.
This could be...
Shukov sounds Russian.
This could be Russia, or can it be Kazakhstan? I'm thinking Russia.
Russia?
Yes. Intended to resemble an elongated traditional drum, a hyperboloid sightseeing tower with a bright red lattice is a landmark in which Japanese port city, located west of Osaka on the north shore of Osaka Bay.
So could be Kobe or Kyoto.
Kobe's to the west of Osaka.
So it could be Kobe.
Kobe.
Well done. Designed by Oscar Niemeyer, the Roman Catholic cathedral of which South American capital has a distinctive hyperboloid shape formed by 16 curved concrete columns?
Brasilia.
Brasilia.
Yes, it is. Now let's start the question. Arising from a region that develops from the embryonic primary palate, the upper form of what specific type of tooth may be classified as either central or lateral? In rodents, the persistence of the cervical loop at their base enables continuous growth throughout life, a trait that underlies their...
St John's what?
Incisor.
Yes, it is incisors. Well done. Your bonuses, Johns, are 3 questions on scientific experiments involving drops. What 5-letter name refers to the viscous residue of petroleum fractions, commonly called bitumen, that has been slowly dropping through a funnel in the University of Queensland since 1927, in one of the world's longest continuously running laboratory experiments?
Pitch.
Correct. The fundamental charge of the electron was determined in a series of experiments using a drop of oil in a capacitor, carried out by which American Nobel Prize-winning physicist and his student, Harvey Fletcher?
Millikan, I think.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go, you can nominate it.
Nominate Walker.
Millikan.
Yes, well done. According to an account by his student Vincenzo Viviani, which Italian physicist is said to have dropped weights from the Leaning Tower of Pisa to demonstrate that objects fall with the same acceleration?
Galileo.
Yes, correct. Well done. Picture round now. And for your picture starter, you're going to see a map on which have been marked several areas of outstanding natural beauty, also known as national landscapes. Their names all have a single word in common. And I just need you to tell me what that word is.
University Cropper.
Hills.
Correct, yes it is, well done. For your picture starter, Univ, you saw areas of outstanding natural beauty named after ranges of hills. And for your bonuses, you'll see 3 more maps showing pairs of AONBs whose names have a word in common. I just need you to give me that shared word for the points. First.
I don't know. Downs. Nothing. Could be Downs.
Yes. Secondly.
I don't recognise something for those.
Could be forest. Could it just be?
Yeah, I like that. Forest.
No, I'll tell you, that was Chase, as in Cannock Chase and Cranbourne Chase and West Wiltshire Downs. And finally?
Gosh. It's not where the Brecon Beacons is it? That's further away.
No. Oh, it could be Office Dyke. That is on the border.
Sure. Dyke.
No, that was Valley, as in Tamar Valley and Wye Valley. Let's start a question. What mountainous region in the north of present-day Jordan shares its name with all of the following fictional locations? The titular Iowa town of a 2004 Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Marilyn Robinson, the birthplace of the gunslinger Roland Deschain in Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, and the theocratic totalitarian state depicted...
St John's Plymouth.
Gilead.
Yes, it is. Well done. Well worked out. Your bonuses are on short kings. Standing around 5 feet tall, earning him the nickname Little Sabre, who was king of Italy during both World Wars. He abdicated in 1946 in a failed attempt to preserve the monarchy.
Victor Emmanuel.
Victor Emmanuel II.
No, I can't accept that. It's Victor Emmanuel III. Bad luck.
Sorry.
Bad luck. From 1320 to 1333, Vladislav I, known as the Elbow High, briefly restored what dynasty to the throne of Poland, subsequent to the rule of the Przemyslid dynasty, and followed by the Anjou and Jagiellonian dynasties?
Any ideas?
No ideas.
None at all.
Jagiellonian is the only one I know, so it's on that.
Shall I just pass? Pass.
It's the Piast. Already the de facto ruler under the title Mayor of the Palace for several years prior to his accession. In 751 AD, Pepin the Short became the first king of which dynasty when he deposed Childeric III, the last of the so-called do-nothing kings?
Is it Salian?
Merovingian. Sorry.
Merovingian? Salian?
I think it might be Merovingian. He was king of the Franks.
Yeah.
Merovingian.
No, bad luck, it's the Carolingian. Let's start a question. Book language is the literal meaning of one of the 2 official written standards of...
St John's Thomas.
Norwegian.
Well done. It is indeed. Well done. Your bonuses, St John's, are on kinship systems, as described by the anthropologist Lewis Henry Morgan. Name each from the description. First, in this system, the paternal uncle shares the same term for father, and the maternal aunt shares the same term for mother. It is named after the confederacy of 6 Native American tribes located in the northeast of the United States.
So this would be Iroquois or Haudenosaunee, but I think he called it Iroquois.
Nominate Thomas.
Iroquois.
Yes, correct. Well done. Secondly, this system is similar to that of the Iroquois system, but makes generational distinctions on the father's side. It is named after an indigenous American tribe with reservations in Montana, whose name is identical to that of a bird of the genus corvid.
Blackfoot.
No, it's crow. Finally, this system makes no distinction between matrilineal and patrilineal relatives, and thus includes the English language kinship system. Morgan gave this system a name used at the time to describe indigenous inhabitants of Canada, Greenland, Alaska and the Russian Far East. And either that name or the more common modern name are acceptable here.
Inuit.
Inuit.
Yeah, well done. Let's start a question. What natural geographical feature links the names of all of the following? A pop duo fronted by Mika Tenenbaum, who released their second album, Imaginal Disc, in 2024. A Scottish band who gained teen idol status in the 1970s with songs including Saturday Night and Bye Bye Baby. And the song which in 1968 became the first posthumous Billboard #1 single recorded by Otis Redding.
University Cropper.
Bay.
It is Bay. Well done. 3 questions for you, Univ, on a writer. In an essay of 1668, which poet and dramatist wrote of Shakespeare, he is many times flat, insipid, his comic wit degenerating into clenches, his serious swelling into bombast. But he's always great when some great occasion is presented to him.
Dryden.
Dryden.
It's John Dryden. Which of Shakespeare's plays was reworked by Dryden with the subtitle Truth Found Too Late? In a preface, he complains that its chief persons are left alive. One is false and is not punished. In his version, the latter is proven faithful and both end up dead.
Could be much ado about
I thought Othello for a second.
No, but they don't. I think much ado about is more like that because they pretend to be dead.
Much Ado About Nothing.
No, it's Troilus and Cressida. Quote, henceforth this isle to the afflicted be a place of refuge as it was for me. Those lines begin the final speech before the epilogue of Dryden and William Davenant's reworking of which Shakespeare play?
I don't know. The Tempest. Is that like? I don't know. Okay. The Tempest.
Good guess if it was a guess. Well done. Yes, that's right. Let's start the question. Which polymath and priest gives his name to laws relating the fundamental frequency of a vibrating string to its length, mass per unit length, and tension, formulated in his 1636-37 work, Harmonie Universelle? He also gives his name to the set of prime numbers of the form 2 to the n.
St John's what?
Mersenne.
This is Mersenne. Well done. Your bonuses then, St John's, are on terms related to metal extraction. What adjective is used to describe metals found naturally either in their elemental form or as alloys? The same word may be used to describe a chemical ligation reaction in which a bond is formed between 2 or more unprotected peptide segments.
Any ideas? Any ideas?
I guess.
Natural, elemental, we said that.
Pass.
It's native. Derived via French from a German word meaning passage or walk with a related sense of a seam, vein or load, what name is given to the worthless rock that surrounds otherwise valuable metals or minerals?
Well, something vague or something, I don't know, German for passage.
German word would be like gang, but
Gang,
I don't know what a French word.
Gang, something, I don't know. Do we know? We don't know. I don't know.
Gauge? I don't know.
Gauge?
No idea.
Gauge.
It was gang. Bad luck. Bad luck. What metal is isolated by way of the so-called patio process, commonly used in Mexico from at least the 16th century onwards? It was the first to use mercury amalgamation to extract this metal from ore on an industrial scale.
I think this is silver.
Makes sense for the region.
Yeah.
Silver.
Yes, it is silver. Well done. Music round now. And for your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music. For 10 points, I want you to give me the 2-word name by which this piece is known.
St John's what?
Radetzky March.
Well done. It is indeed. Amazingly quick. Well done. For your music starter, you heard a recording of Johann Strauss the Elder's Radetzky March from the album Leonard Bernstein Conducts Great Marches. For your bonuses, 3 more marches conducted by Bernstein, 5 points for each composer you can name. First.
Sounds like.
I haven't heard this.
I don't know it.
It's not wrong.
It sounds right, maybe German. Mendelssohn, yeah, that sounds about right.
Mendelssohn.
Yes, well done. Secondly, this German composer.
say German.
Yeah, Mahler.
Did you say?
Wagner.
It doesn't sound Wagner.
It doesn't really, does it? It doesn't sound like Mahler either.
Wagner or someone? Wagner or someone? Not sure.
Go with Wagner.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Come on.
Go for Wagner.
Wagner.
No, it's Meyerbeer. Finally,
Sousa.
Yeah, sounds right.
Who else is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
Sousa.
it is indeed. Yes, well done. Puts you in the lead. Another starter question. From the Greek for carving or carved work, what five-letter term is used in architecture to mean an ornamental carved groove and, in typography, for one of various concrete forms of a character or letter? In the plural, this word may follow Greek words for stone and sacred to denote, respectively,
St John's what?
Graph.
no, I'm afraid you lose 5 points, prehistoric rock carvings and a form of ancient writing on the Rosetta Stone.
University cropper.
Glyph.
It is glyph. There's in petroglyph and hieroglyph. 3 questions for you, Univ, on a waterway. Formerly the largest artificial lake in the world, Gatun Lake forms part of which major waterway? The lake was created by damming the Chagres River in the early 20th century as part of the construction of this waterway.
Panama Canal.
Panama Canal.
Yes, named after Christopher Columbus, the port of Colón lies at the Atlantic end of the Panama Canal. The principal port at the Pacific end is named after which explorer? The first European to sight the eastern shore of the Pacific.
So that would be, so it could be Magellan. Oh, yeah, it could be Magellan or Sebastian Elcano, but I think Magellan died after he crossed, so it could, I think, go for Magellan.
Magellan.
No, it's Balboa.
Okay.
In 2024, President Daniel Ortega of which country unveiled a proposal for an alternative to the Panama Canal? Unlike previous similar plans, the proposed route avoids the country's large freshwater lake, though concerns have still been raised about its likely environmental and social impact.
Nicaragua.
It is indeed. Well done. Let's start the question. In video game speedrunning, bomb clips, MIPS clip, backwards long jump and Lakitu...
University cropper.
Mario 64.
It is indeed. Well done. Your bonuses, Univ, are on people recognised by the Roman Catholic Church as patron saints of all Europe. Of the 6 patron saints of Europe, which one founded a monastery at Monte Cassino in the 6th century, organised around his namesake rule emphasising ora et labora, prayer and work?
Is it Benedict? Oh, yeah, Benedict. Benedict?
Yes. The Order of the Most Holy Saviour is a religious order informally referred to as Bridgetines after their founder, St Bridget of what country, where its mother house was located at Vadstena by Lake Vättern on land donated by King Magnus Eriksson.
Sweden.
Oh, good, yeah. Sweden.
Yes. Finally, name either of the 2 brothers known as the Apostles of the Slavs who translated the Bible and liturgical texts into Slavonic.
So Cyril and who's the other guys?
Name one. We just need one.
So Cyril was one of them?
Methodius, I think.
Yeah, Cyril and Methodius.
Cyril?
Yes, and the other one was indeed Methodius. Well done. Now start the question. Which ruler of the 13th century, also known as Emperor Shitsu, whose reign lasted between 1260 and 1294, was the founder of the Yuan dynasty?
University Bhattacharya.
Kublai Khan.
It is Kublai Khan. Well done. Your bonuses are on the use of recordings in classical music. A recording of a nightingale is used at the close of The Pines of the Janiculum, the 3rd movement of a suite by which composer?
Sounds like Beethoven.
But it's in the 20th century.
It's going to be later. Messiaen, maybe?
Messiaen?
No, it's Ottorino Respighi. Subtitled Concerto for Birds and Orchestra, which 1972 work by Finnish composer Eino Juhani Ratavara employs tape recordings of many different birds throughout?
It's going to say the Swan of Tuonela, but I think that's Abelius.
That's what you have.
Swan of Tuonela?
No, it's the Cantus Arcticus. Which American minimalist composer used pre-recorded elements in works such as Different Trains and the original version of New York Counterpoint?
Steve Reich, right?
Yeah. Reich.
Yes, well done. Picture round now, and for your picture starter, you're going to see a painting. For 10 points, I need the name of the French artist.
St John's Plymouth.
Delaunay.
No, you can have a bit more time, Univ, but you may not confer.
University Sakabani.
Brack.
Yes, it is indeed Brack. Well done. For your picture starter, you saw Georges Braque's Houses at L'Estaque, which was criticised as the birth of modern art theory in Tom Wolfe's 1975 book, The Painted Word. For your bonuses, 3 more paintings critiqued by Wolfe in The Painted Word. 5 points for each artist you can name. First, the artist of this painting, a work which Wolfe describes as having a thick, fuliginous flatness.
Oh, that's Basquiat.
Oh, yeah, it is Basquiat.
Basquiat.
No, that's Jackson Pollock. That's the she-wolf. Secondly, the British painter of this piece, described by Wolfe as not op art, but perceptual abstraction.
Op art is like, is it Hep? What's the name of the actress?
What, Barbara Hepburn?
Yeah,
No.
Hepworth?
No, it's Bridget Riley with Current. Finally, the creator of this work, described by Wolfe as a dopey, campy picture of 2 vapid blonde sex buds.
Oh, Liechtenstein. Yeah. Liechtenstein.
Yes, with We Rose Up Slowly. Let's start the question. The Roman and Romanesque architecture of which French city constitutes a UNESCO World Heritage Site, including the Church of Saint-Trophime, built between the 12th and 15th centuries? This city in Provence has since 1970 hosted an internationally renowned photography festival, and from February 1888 to May 1889, it was the home of Vincent van Gogh.
University Cropper.
Arles?
Yes, it is, Al. Well done. Your bonuses are on compounds of an essential element in biology. What word is used with sugar to describe the so-called backbone of DNA, a chemical group consisting of a central atom bonded to 4 oxygen atoms in a tetrahedral configuration?
So is this like...
I don't know, actually.
No, this is... So the word for the sugar... So it's like, you know, like purine, pyrimidine?
Yeah.
So it's not like purine sugar?
Sure. Purine?
No, it's phosphate. Their name deriving from the Greek for to move, what group of enzymes catalyse the transfer of phosphate groups onto proteins and other molecules?
Kinesins. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me... No, it's...
Kinase.
Kinases, yeah, sorry.
Kinases.
Yes, well done. 2 atoms of phosphorus are found in 2,3-BPG, a molecule that promotes oxygen release in tissues, especially in hypoxic conditions. In what type of cell is 2,3-BPG primarily found?
Isn't that like red blood cells?
Maybe, yeah. Don't have anything. Red blood cells?
Yes, it is. Well done. Let's start the question. Hagarism, a controversial but highly influential work published in 1977 by historians Michael Cook and Patricia Crone, concerns the origins of which religion?
St John's Plymouth.
Islam.
Yes, well done. Your bonuses, St John's, are on collaborations between Japanese film composers and directors. As of 2025, the composer Joe Hisaishi has scored all but one of the feature films of which Japanese filmmaker, beginning with...
Miyazaki.
Yes. Adaptations of Kobo Abe's novels, The Woman in the Dunes and The Face of Another, are among several films by which director to have been scored by Toru Takebitsu?
No, that's not. That's an author.
What we've been asked for?
The director.
What did you say?
No, it's not that.
Pass.
It's Teshigahara. Following the death of Fumio Hayasaka, Masaru Sato became which director's principal musical collaborator until 1965, scoring 9 of his films, including Yojimbo and Throne of Blood.
Yeah.
Nominate Thomas.
Akira Kurosawa.
It is Kurosawa, yes, well done. Let's start a question. Decades before Thomas Gresham, which Renaissance polymath first proposed that debased coinage drives undebased coinage out of circulation? Born in the city of Torun, his most famous work was in another discipline and titled On the Revolutions of the Heavenly Spheres.
St John's what?
Galileo.
No? Anyone from Univ?
University Cropper.
Copernicus?
It was Copernicus. Your bonuses are on meta-ethics. Give the 2 short verbs that appear in the name of a problem, alternatively named Hume's law, which argues that moral conclusions cannot be derived from factual statements.
Is ought, right?
Yeah.
Is ought.
Yes, is an ought. Coined by J.L. Mackie in his 1977 work, Ethics, Inventing Right and Wrong, what cognitivist theory posits that no moral judgment can ever be true due to properties such as virtue, evil and goodness not existing in the world?
Relativism.
Yeah.
Relativism?
No, it's error theory. Credited with shaping 20th century discussions of ethics, which English philosopher introduced the concept of the naturalistic fallacy in his 1903 work, Principia Ethica?
Oh. Who is one then? Is it...
Foot.
No, it's G.E. Moore. Now let's start a question. What animal is common to the names or nicknames of all of the following sports teams? The national football teams of both Senegal and Morocco?
St John's Walker.
Lion.
Yes, well done. Your bonus is on culinary terms from other languages. Sichuan peppercorns are central to the so-called mat la flavour profile, named from the Chinese characters for spicy and which other word, describing the distinctive effect...
Nominate Thomas.
Numbing.
Yes. What Italian culinary term, translating as sour-sweet, describes a sauce made from vinegar with honey or sugar?
Nominate Thomas.
Agrodolce.
Yes. Translating as pleasant, savoury flavour, umami is elicited by the activation of taste receptors by nucleotides and which other substance? The G in MSG.
Oh, glutamate.
Glutamate.
Yes. Now start the question. What name is commonly given to a former subcontinent exposed during the Pleistocene epoch, which covered an area that now includes the islands of Sumatra, Borneo and Java?
St John's Thomas.
Sunda.
Yes, I'll accept that. It is sometimes known as the Sunda subcontinent, but Sunda land is the more common name. Your bonuses are on. 3 questions on a problem in probability theory. The birthday problem seeks to determine the probability that for a set of n randomly chosen people, at least 2 of them share the same birthday. At what value of n does the probability...
Nominate Watts.
No.
Nominate Walker.
23.
Yes, a discussion of the birthday problem between 22 characters trapped underground features in A Fall of Moondust, a 1961 novel by which British science fiction author?
British science fiction author. Name one.
Arthur C. Clarke.
Yes, solutions to the birthday problem often involve the use of which mathematical statement? First formulated by Peter Dirichlet, its most common name includes the name of a bird.
Pigeonhole principle.
Nominate Watts.
Pigeonhole principle.
Yes, now start the question. What 2 short words come before lack or conviction in W.B. Yeats' poem The Second Coming, of all possible worlds in a saying from Voltaire's Candide, and of times...
University Cropper.
Best of.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In the opening lines of...
St John's Plymouth.
The best.
The best is correct. 3 questions on fielding positions in cricket. What fielding position is also a geographical term probably derived from the French for throat and meaning a ditch, channel, ravine or valley caused by...
Gully.
Yes, additional meanings of what fielding position include a unit of measure in printing and a mathematical term sometimes described as that which has position but no extent.
Point.
Yes. What fielding position appears in the title of a 1949 film noir directed by Carol Reed, written by Graham Greene and set in an occupied European capital?
This is the third man.
The third man.
Yes, another starter question. What 3 letters appeared before the names of ships in the German and Austro-Hungarian imperial navies up to the end of the First World...
St John's Thomas.
KKS.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. These 3 letters also constitute an abbreviation for the name of a digital communication system used by mobile phones.
University Childry.
GPS.
No, it's SMS. Now start the question. The Forsados and Escrivos are among distributaries or channels in the delta of what river, among the longest of its continent? Its tributaries include the Sankarani, Benue and Kaduna, and major cities on its banks are Onitsha, Niamey and Bamako.
St John's Plymouth.
The Congo.
No.
University Cropper.
Niger.
Yes, it is the Niger. Your bonuses are on US states. In each case, identify the state from the names of some of its neighbours. First, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia and Kentucky are all contiguous with which state? And at the gong, St John's, Cambridge have 170 and UNIV have 200 points. Well, the answer to that last one was Tennessee. St John's, what a performance. I mean, the standard in that match was absolutely ridiculous. I thought you were going to pull off the comeback of the century. And obviously, I'm studiously impartial, but it would have been quite exciting if you had. Look, 170, apart from being a terrific score against a very strong team, it's pretty high. So I think there's a really strong chance we might see you again. Univ, what an amazing performance. I mean, you guys were so strong in the starters and bonuses. That was terrific. And I think your skeleton brought you some very good luck. So, well done. We should definitely see you again. I hope you can join us next time for another first-round match. But until then, it is goodbye from St John's College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's goodbye from University College, Oxford.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.